No, but man, movies, bro. The How to Train Your Dragon. If y'all never seen that anime or anything, the live action is just like the anime. And I was telling them earlier that if Disney could do their remakes the way how they, where's the camera? Right there.
It's right in front of you, dude.
I'm here looking at the monitor. I'm like, why's my eyes so high? But if Disney could make their movies the way how DreamWorks did this movie, they'll make so much more money. Like, if you have a recipe for success already, you shouldn't be changing anything. And I think this movie worked out really good because everything was just spot on. It was like just watching the cartoon, but in real life. It was really good. I highly recommend it. So far, one of the greatest movies. I know we're waiting for Superman to come out.
Yep. Jurassic World and Superman. I'm probably going to see both of them.
Jurassic World.
I'll probably see Superman and Fantastic Four.
That one hasn't come out yet?
No. It's coming up soon.
This Friday, I think, is 28 years later, and I'm forgetting the other one. I don't think it's Superman.
No, that's July.
It's July
13 or something like that.
Which, if you have a Amazon account, you can watch it for free in their free movie
No shit.
deal. Yeah.
What, Superman?
Like Amazon Prime?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Go get yourself a Prime. I got Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Right
They
that.
had their own web page for that. I'm going to check it out. If I can, it's probably going to be like already full, but they do it like a week before the movie comes out. So look for that in the future. Because,
Really?
hey, save you a couple bucks, man. That's what it's
July
all
8th.
about.
July 8th, that's when Superman comes
Yeah,
out.
so
Okay.
probably by the end of next week, probably, you could probably check that Amazon movie free tickets thing.
Cool.
I think you just Google that and then you'll find it. But if not, whether I can get it for free or not, I'm probably going to see it regardless. If it's good, I'll probably see it twice.
They're gonna take my money anyways. Like I swear to God, as soon as I saw the Green Lantern in that movie, he goes like this, like bitch, get out of here. I was like, dude, I'm so for it. James Gunn look like he's gonna make the DC come back. So
We'll see. We'll see. I don't
I feel
know.
so out of the loop right now.
Maybe
You're wearing green and I'm wearing blue.
So you be the center of attention, bro.
I just noticed that. Oh shit, that was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
So, bro, are you gonna see How to Train Your Dragon? Is that something that interests you?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Unless
me
it
either.
just gets like streamed for free or something.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pick it up.
Most likely it'll probably come out like
Yeah.
Hulu or Amazon.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of Hulu, I kind of do want to watch Alien Earth.
Oh, that looks badass.
It's a TV show of the Alien series,
Mm-hmm.
but the aliens invade
You know
Earth.
the Aliens franchise,
Mhm.
the Xenomorph, Ripley, all
Yeah.
this stuff.
No.
Junior doesn't know. Oh, that's right,
oh, you're talking
Spidey.
about like Alien vs Predator?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're
Xenomorphs.
making a TV show out of
Yeah,
it?
it's called Alien Earth.
Did you watch Alien? What is it? Romulus, the last one.
Romulus, yeah, that was pretty
Romulus.
good. I did enjoy that.
I think the last one I saw was
Junior,
AVP.
Spidey don't watch any of that. He's PG, man.
G and PG rated.
Yeah.
That's as far as you go.
Yeah, as far as that, he has to ask
The
his
most
wife.
rated R movie I've ever seen was freaking Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm joking. No, but that was Requiem, right? Was that what it was called?
No.
And Prometheus, Alien, Revenant?
Yes.
Covenant.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Covenant.
not the Alien movie. I'm talking about like the last Alien kind of movie I saw
was,
was
yeah,
the
Requiem.
Alien versus Predator, Requiem, right?
Requiem, yeah.
Wow, the one of the crappiest ones.
Yeah, that's why I stopped watching.
Prometheus is kind of looked down upon.
I thought it was
Is
good.
Prometheus
I
the
liked it.
blue guy?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, then I did see that.
The guy
one.
that looks like Dr. Manhattan or
Manhattan.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that one was good.
That weird, like, black goose
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Which, the timeline wise, I believe No, it's not. Alien vs. Predator, I think, is technically the very first movie in the timeline. It's weird.
So it's like Star Wars all over again.
We gotta do a deep dive on that.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
So
sit here and
that,
listen to all of that.
Spidey can watch
Learn about
his
the
first R-rated movie.
I've never seen boobs on TV, man. This will be the first.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been watching Gundam.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
man.
been doing a deep dive. Spidey's been doing a deep dive on One Piece.
Yeah.
Are you doing a deep dive on anything?
I was considering doing one on Naruto.
Okay.
I was
Like
thinking about that.
Shippuden or
All of
like
them.
All of it?
all of them?
All of it.
Man, you're gonna be as bad as me with One Piece.
It's Naruto's getting up there.
But I think One Piece.
Yeah, but you guys have pretty much everything like in one app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can find like One Piece, what is it, on Netflix or Crunchyroll?
Preferably on Crunchyroll. They have all the episodes in order.
Yeah.
Like Netflix.
And
they
if you
have
want to
some-
like a side quest, you can watch the live action.
Exactly. To see, I would say probably the first or second season of One Piece, you could just watch the live action. It's pretty much spot on. They changed a couple things so the story could fit, but it's a nice little tribute for One Piece, the live action. It's really good. I like it.
I like that it condensed like
Oh,
3
like all the
episodes
fillers and all
or
that,
yeah,
yeah.
like in one. Now you're doing this deep dive on One Piece. How are you gonna feel when they do the remake?
Oh, I'm already pissed about that. Like,
I mean,
Yeah,
how much
remake.
time have you invested on One Piece right now? What
4
season are
years
you?
of my life.
And
man.
what season are you right now?
What was the name of that arc? It's when they meet the doctor.
Like you're like halfway.
No, I'm almost done.
Oh.
I'm like at episode 1,100.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this is
That's
guys,
dedication
The
right
reason
there.
why it takes 4 years is because 2 or 3 years ago I had a accident at work. A tree fell on me and I
Mhm.
lost my memory, so I had to rewatch the entire show all over again.
It was like Luffy.
Who the hell's Luffy? But no, the show is great. It's just it has a lot of filler. But I on some fillers I love because it brings out the the background for most of the characters, and it makes you feel more for the characters. Like when they had Chopper, which is like this little cute little reindeer that they have. It's like their mascot.
Mhm.
And the joke is that they're like, oh yeah, he's only worth $50 bounty. He's like the least one, but he's one of the strongest one in the crew. Yeah, when they did his arc with his filler, it was very touching, like why he became a scientist and all that shit. But One Piece is a great watch. I've journeyed for 1,000 episodes in like
Mhm.
3 or 4 months, man. It was just nonstop. That's all I was doing.
Yeah.
Got
What's the
home,
what's the
watched
name of the fruit? The gin?
Devil fruit.
Yeah, but it doesn't have like a Japanese name, like gingy fruit or something like that.
Didn't
I
they
have no
bring?
idea.
Didn't they bring like another variation of a fruit too? I could be completely off about
from
that.
where I'm at, we haven't got to
Right.
any variation. If it's in Japanese, I don't know. I've only watched it in English. But yeah, like I'm at the part right now is where there's this character named Blackbeard, and he was waiting for this one devil fruit. I forgot what it is, but it's like a black hole. And bro, it's Ace, which is spoiler alerts. Ace, which is Luffy's brother, he fucking dies, dude. And it was like all the pirates were there to try to save him, and Luffy ended up saving him, but he died right in front of Luffy, and that destroyed Luffy. And Whitebeard was like this big ass. I'll show you a picture. Whitebeard pirate, One Piece. He had like this amazing power where he could just punch the air, and he could just like.
I think I seen that fight.
Yeah, he dies trying to protect him. That's Whitebeard. So he dies.
Too bad the audience can see it.
Yeah,
I could put the picture up.
They'll put the picture up, but he dies in the show, and then the guy Blackbeard, he was part of his crew, but he betrayed him, and in their code is that if you find the devil fruit first, you can't eat that devil fruit. Whoever found it, that's theirs. But he's been searching for that since he was a boy. My fault. Since he was a boy, and when one of his crewmates found it, he's like, F the code, killed the guy, stole the fruit, left the ship. So it was Ace's job to bring him in, but Ace lost that fight to him because his devil fruit power was so powerful. And now he is the only one so far from the episode that I'm at. He stole Blackbeard's power, even though after he died. Like, he just took it from him. And it's crazy because usually when you die, the devil fruit spawns somewhere else in the world. Like, that's how it happens. If you're the holder of the fruit, it spawns somewhere else. So the fact that he stole it and now he's able to control two different powers, it's crazy because you're only supposed to control one. Two powers can destroy a human body. So I'm really excited to see what happens with.
Did you had your O face on when that happened?
My girlfriend. I was like,
my O face.
I was like, damn. Fuck.
Now the real question, Spidey, is like, if you had Luffy's powers, what's the first thing that you're gonna do?
If I had Luffy's powers,
yeah.
See how far I can stretch.
You're gonna go to your wife, baby. Look at what I can do now.
No, I'll be in the room. She'll be in the kitchen. I'll stretch my neck. I'll be like, hey. She'll be like, what the hell? I'll be like, what you cooking?
You get extra lazy.
Yeah.
Actually, I wouldn't have to get up. Doing our job with his power would just be, man, it would be so much easier, especially if you had like walking around. I'd be like,
nobody would know what you're doing for.
So you're actually gonna just do like the PG version of it. Like the first thing is like manhood. Look what I can do.
Extra limp.
Walk around looking like an elephant just coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Third leg coming in. Watch out.
Using it like a rope. Like,
Sure.
I just thought of like, there's so many characters that have that power. You got Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Luffy.
Plastic Man.
Plastic
Elongated Man.
That one guy from
from DC.
That one guy from Hunter x Hunter kind of has it. The clown looking dude. I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Yeah. I don't pay attention to him. He's a clown. I'm terrified of clowns. But I dress up as a Joker. That makes sense.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, please help me make it make sense.
Like, you dress up with the beer on, or you shave for...
Depends how I feel.
Are you gonna pull like a Cesar Romero and just paint
the beard? I was honestly telling him if we did a Batman skit and I was a Joker, I'll paint the beard green and the hair would be like, yeah.
But you're gonna be bearded Batman.
Yeah, I'm gonna be bearded Batman. That's gonna be a nice one.
Yeah. So, that is your thing, cosplaying. How long you been doing it?
Fucking what year are we in?
2025.
Yeah, so 13
Just tell me
years.
in case.
Thank you, I forgot. Don't ask me how old I am.
3 accident.
I always forget how old I am. I don't pay attention to my age. But yeah, since 2012, so about 13 years, been cosplaying, going to the comic book scene and everything. Like that's my life, man. I love going there. It's always a lot of fun. Even seeing some of the celebrities, they always say never meet your heroes, but I've always had a good time with everybody that I met. Never had a bad experience in any of the cons. But yeah, everybody's just super friendly, super nice. It's a good atmosphere. He hasn't been. I'm planning on taking him soon.
You haven't been to a convention at all?
Never.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never cosplay, but I've been to conventions.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You don't have to dress up to go to these things, man. You can just show up in regular street clothes. But the fact that when you go and you see, like, oh shit, that's Luffy. What, the Power Rangers are here? It's for real, dude. Like, I swear to God, if I take them, I'm gonna be recording this reaction and be like, this is amazing. Holy shit. Watch, I'm telling you, you're gonna see Hunter X Hunter and everybody there. It's just gonna blow your mind. Especially there's always the Star Wars section, the 501st, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're always there, and
One
they
of the-
always have a big, massive
One of the
production.
longest group
Yeah,
to do cosplay.
they are the longest group.
What motivated you to dress up?
Honestly, Andrew Garfield, bro. When I saw his the Tasm movie, the very first one in theaters, I was like, "Fuck, man, that's a cool ass Spider-Man suit," because he had the sunglasses and shit. And I was like, I wish I could do that. And then I was like, wait, whoever made that had 2 hands, 2 feet. I'm gonna learn. So I learned how to do everything. Found out what kind of material I needed. Learned how to sew through YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. And just started practicing on like some dummy material. Because with spandex, it's not easy to sew. You have to stretch it out and then sew it. Because if you don't stretch it out and you're sewing it, you're having so much restriction in that material. So it was really because of that I really got into it. So thank you, Andrew, for that.
Sending a kiss.
No.
Did you had any friends that were like cosplayers or anybody else that?
At the time, no, because I'm not really like a friend person because people like to stab me in the back. So at that time, I had nobody. I made friends there doing what I do, and those people I still talk to. We even meet up. Like I met some when I went to Dallas 2 years ago to see Hayden Christensen. So that was cool.
Yeah, Mannequin Skywalker.
Mannequin Skywalker. He hates him. I don't know why. He was phenomenal. But yeah, like that's why I do it. And you know, even sometimes when like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out in theaters, I made the suit before the movie came out. So when the movie actually came out, I showed up to the theater and like the kids were like, "Oh my God, it's Spider-Man!" And I
Did you get paid by the movie theater to be there?
No. All that was just
they let you go inside with the Spidey costume.
Since the whole shooting with the Joker, I had to take off the mask, which I didn't care, but I did everything for free for the kids, you know, because I was like, I wish that somebody did that when I was a kid growing up, to see fucking Spider-Man at the movie theater that you're going to.
You know that guy wasn't dressed as the Joker. That was like the media portrayal of the Joker, because Batman was at the time.
Right.
The thing that he chose that was because he has the most people watching. Also because the it was accessible for the doors to get in. That's why he picked it. It wasn't anything related to like the Dark Knight or anything like they wanted it to be. He actually had he set up his apartment so he could blow. Like he had like gasoline tanks or whatever all over the place, and he had it set it up, but thankfully that never happened. But he had it all trigger, and I think mostly it was because he was lonely. Yeah, he was like a one girlfriend kind of guy, and then she left him, and then he had mental issues, and he couldn't move on or something, and then he started just hating people and stuff. So like,
see, this is why we gotta help JP. JP, if you're watching, man, we gotta help you because of that.
Wow.
Damn, JP.
Yeah, now it's gonna be red flag all over the place.
Poor
Like,
JP.
Poor JP. He's gonna be like, this fucking guy.
Yeah, for the record, we don't know if he has guns or anything. Okay,
No,
so
we don't
no,
know any of that.
he's innocent. I just
yeah.
his
Is
love
he?
situation is like.
Don't throw
that's
his
why-
business like.
I'm sorry. Man, you know how many millions of
Yeah.
JPs there are in the world?
Only one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jim Powell. No, it's. Oh man.
Jimmy Pete.
But yeah, man. So that's good. Where do y'all think the Marvel universe is gonna go? Cause like,
Cinematic universe?
yeah, cause for me, you know, we talked about it that it's like the movies is just garbage. The TV shows are garbage. I did enjoy the Captain America and Winter Soldier TV show. That one was great.
Mhm.
The
Thunderbolts.
I haven't seen it.
I really
Y'all should
enjoyed
talk
it.
about that.
Mhm.
But what the fuck? What
Thunderbolt was great. Go watch it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't really have much to say. I just really enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
comical.
yeah, it's fun, and it's really one of the things with the MCU is like when they do it good, they know how to use characters that nobody cares about.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy. To an extent, I would say Eternals too, even though most people hate that movie.
I haven't seen that. I remember you said that I should see it.
But like, if you take the source material, like Eternals, always being like a one and done kind of thing. Like maybe it has like maybe one good story arc with like Neil Gaiman. He did like a miniseries. I never read it. People say it's good, but like comic wise, never really interested me at all. I watched the movie. It's like, not bad. You know, I think they use too many like high stars, like
big name
actors, like high profile actors, and I think they overblow their budget with that. With less name actors, they could have probably done better.
Why did they pick Angelina Jolie for that role? They could have got. Angelina. I love her, but
most of the big name actors, they did characters that nobody cared about. I don't know if the plan was like, hey, let's just do sequels and stuff, and we're trying to move them to be like big characters in the MCU, but like even the comics, like any big major crossover, you're not gonna see the Eternals in the Marvel comic universe. So I don't think the movie was bad. Maybe a little slow pace. That kind of like hurt most of the new viewers. But even myself, I hate like slow burn movies. There have been great movies that with the slow burn, and like, oh man, it's just like a hassle just to get to the good point. I had to like waste an hour to see like 20 minutes of good shit.
Like Brave New World.
Like I'm not just saying like with our like comic book or whatever, just in general, mostly like horror movies. There's like a trend on horror movies that are slow burn. And look, why do I want to watch somebody cooking breakfast for like 10 minutes? Really? Like, what's the point? What's the point of that? Like, really, just move it on. I get it. It's making breakfast. Maybe it's delicious. Who give a fuck? But
they're not gonna eat it because they're gonna die in the next couple seconds.
Yeah, but I think a lot of good movies suffer from that slow burn pacing. Some people like it. I hate it. You like slow burn?
It depends on the movie.
Yeah,
it really just depends.
It's like a handful of movies that actually do the slow burn good.
Not an action movie. No, you don't want an action movie to be a slow burn.
Nor a superhero movie.
Maybe a thriller.
The slow burn action movie, man, that was John Wick. You know,
that was done right. Yeah,
that was done so fucking good.
You think that was slow burn?
At the very beginning, yeah.
They kill his dog and everything. I think it was pretty on point.
All right, that whole scene is just like, okay, what's he gonna do? You know, like it's building up that
building the grief.
Yeah,
like, you know.
But to me, that's like just very slow burn. Like, all right, why do I have to see him hammering the floor to get out? Like, he can't just be somebody like Batman, be like, boop, weapons come out.
Ballerina did the same thing.
Yeah.
Ballerina was a slow burn. Yeah.
You watched it.
Was it good or not?
For an action movie, it was good. It had a slow burn, and of course, they had to introduce who she is and everything, her backstory, why she became what she became. I know some people hated it, stupid or whatever, but I think it was
Should
good.
Watch it in the movie theater or wait for streaming?
If you want to just go to the movie theater, I'd say go ahead and watch it. I'd say it's a.
But
it's
that's
a
the thing. I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Like unless it's
you
really
can wait.
good.
Right. So it would be like a scale 1 to 10 for you. Is it a 7?
I'd say a 7.
Yeah.
All right. So streaming it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it has to be like a 8 or above.
They did kind of baby her character for the most part. She didn't get all bruised and cut up like John Wick does. I mean, she got a few scratches here and there.
Was she a Ray?
Fuck,
no.
don't even get started on
No.
For the love of God, please, man.
We'll save
Is she
Star
a Mary
Wars
Sue?
We'll save Star Wars for another time.
Fucking hate
No, she's not a Rey. They did her whole entire training arc, and she didn't just randomly became a top one assassin.
Mhm.
Oh, you mean she
Best
was
at everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
bitch.
No, it's a good movie.
Thank you,
Alright.
Disney, for destroying.
Are we gonna
Star
do any
Wars.
deep dive today or any
I do want
main
to do.
topic?
I want to do a versus battle though.
We can do it. Right.
Alright.
What you want to deep dive on?
You wanna do it now, or you wanna save it a little bit for
We could
towards the end?
save. I'd say save a deep dive for another time, so we can, gather all of our thoughts and instead of just being all over the place. Unless you guys are ready for one.
No, but we were talking about you're doing a deep dive on One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna start your Naruto journey.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say you guys have it good because basically you can watch it in 1 or 2 stream platforms.
Mm-hmm.
I don't deep dive in Gundam. I'm all over the place, guys. Like I had to was 5 or 6 different streaming platforms just to try to watch everything. There's a 40-year-old franchise, and don't think it has as many episodes as One Piece though, but it is a long journey as well, and not everything is dubbed. I'm not a hater of subtitles, but if I'm gonna watch subtitles, I have to really kind of concentrate and focus on watching it, because if I get distracted, oh shit, I had to start all over again. You know.
You have to rewind it and shit.
But I think I'm almost more than halfway through it. I enjoy it. I realize that I actually like it more today more than Star Wars.
He didn't mean that.
Yeah, I mean it. Yeah.
Didn't they build a Gundam replica over in Japan?
They
Full
actually
size?
had 2 or 3.
3 of them now.
Yeah. They had the big one that the developer said we could actually make it so it can actually be piloted, but Japan has these laws that they don't want any giant mechas running because they fear that shit's gonna happen, I guess.
Real life Pacific Rim.
So they had it. Yeah, Spidey's looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real?
Yeah.
What happened
you're looking
That was
at your
like
finger now.
here?
10 years ago or something that they built that.
Yeah, it's no longer there. They
no
just
longer-
move it, and it's just like a statue right now. It's like one post thing. But they had the unicorn version, which is this Gundam has a one horn, right in the helmet, but it transforms and split and makes the 2 horns, and it has a lot of colors. So, because this one is kind of has 2 versions. Has the simple version with the 1 horn, doesn't look that spectacular. Then it transforms and split the horn in 2, and then starts moving parts all over the place, and then you see color LED lights all over the place, and it changes color too. There's actually a Gunpla is the model kits, and there's the high-end version that it actually does this by itself. So it's been a journey, man. I want to go. Maybe that's something we can do a deep dive later, because this is gonna cover all the episode if I go into a deep dive right now. But I've been all over the place, man. Just like you two, hitting even Tubi has a series in there, and I'm just not concentrating in just one universe, because it is like the MCU. It has multiple, a multiverse thing going on. So I'm seeing most of the core universe, and then I'm side quest to do the multiversal stuff too. But it's been pretty good. I enjoy it. Some series have been a little but for the most part they've been pretty good. Like I said, I'm liking it better than Star Wars these days. I thought Spidey don't like that, because Star Wars is his religion, and he feels very offended right now. But I get it. At one point, I was a Jedi too. You know?
At one point, he's a
Yeah. I used to like
retired Jedi.
talk about Star Wars all the time. The Force be with you. I would like go through the like the store and do the Force move when.
Do that. That's so awesome, bro. You just walk up and be like, and the door opens up.
You're like, I did that.
Obi-Wan does that, man. Ewan McGregor, he still does that. He's like, sometimes when he goes in the airport, he walks in front of the door and go, Phew. Like, if you ever see him, you'll see him doing that shit. Like, Star Wars, man, it's not at a good place right now.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking thank God for those.
You guys haven't seen how many cries Spidey has cried.
It's not even cries, it's just frustration.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we're gonna go into that, because that's gonna be just an entire episode of me shitting on Disney Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because we get into it now, we'll be here for 3 hours.
We'll just have Spidey over here host that podcast
Yeah.
himself while he just rants off into the camera.
Just
for about an hour and a
ranting
half.
like for 2
I'll probably
hours.
just do that by myself on my own channel. Like, I'm heated now.
Mhm.
Jesus. God damn.
Why Star Wars? Why?
It's just a stupid character. How you gonna best freaking Ben Kenobi? Like, not Ben Kenobi. Fucking Ben
I just
Solo.
got one question.
How
You
you-
can do that. Maybe add some fodder to your rant. How can they mess up so bad when they actually have like an extended universe that they can base things off that were actually good storylines that they could have used, like Heir to the Empire,
Exactly.
Dark Empire. That's another one, and not use that and be like, yeah, we're gonna start all over again and just do shit.
Yeah, that's what they gave me. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
In was it the first movie when they came back for Force Awakens? They
Mm-hmm.
blew up another Death Star, and everybody in the goddamn movie theater was cheering like, "Yeah, oh good!" And I believe we had this
Yeah.
conversation because I was
I had
like,
the same reaction too.
What the fuck are y'all cheering? This is the same fucking.
The
movie.
same shit, guys. Why are you applauding for this?
It was basically New fucking Hope, like, but instead of Luke, it's fucking
It gets-
Rey.
Exploded all over again.
No.
Exploded.
Is that everybody loves an explosion? I guess. Like, woo, fucking.
It's just bigger. It's the
that's-
same shit.
That's Transformers right there.
Stupid.
Transformers, Michael Bay.
I only like the first two movies. The rest was garbage.
I like Bumblebee. Bumblebee was good.
Bumblebee was actually a good standalone movie.
That's my little guy. Man.
And the last one I thought was pretty good with the G.I. Joe.
Transformers 1?
No, the last one.
The cartoon one.
No, the last live action, like with the Prime Dark Ages or something like that.
Oh,
With the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
The Age of Extinction.
Yeah.
That's the name.
Mm-hmm. With the one with the dinosaurs.
You watch it?
I've watched all of them except Transformers 1.
Mm.
That's... I don't know if it was like a reboot or something, but...
The animated one?
I don't know if it was animated or if it was
Yeah.
live action with an animated kind of feel to it.
No, I think you're talking about the animated one.
The one that got released
Yeah.
in the theaters and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That didn't make any money, but
Some
most of the people
love it.
say that this is one of the best Transformers movie ever.
Right.
Which I say, you're lying! Best Transformer movie is the animated one from the 80s with Unicorn.
Yeah.
Unicron? Is it
Unicron, yeah.
Unicron.
Unicorn.
Unicron.
No, fuck.
Voiced by Orson Welles.
Now I'm gonna write a 3-page essay on why the last 3 movies of Star Wars were just complete utter shit.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready for
You
that.
you
guys.
know that the Transformers, I think it was 87, the
Wait,
movie?
did I say Transformers or Star Wars?
You
I
said
don't know.
Star Wars.
Alright, good. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
But you know the first animated Transformers movie was such a downer that kids were like, why did they kill Optimus Prime? Oh no! And people were depressed and everything, and that's why it didn't make money, because literally like it kills the main characters like in the first half an hour.
Nice.
and introduces like the new characters, because their thing was like the toy company, Hasbro. They wanted to move like new product, and then forget about the old stuff. So they were like, let's just get rid of this and start with new characters. So that's why they killed pretty much everybody. And they were gonna start fresh so that kids could be like, oh, the next generation, and get new kids on board and everything. But it was so depressing that people were like, oh my god, what did I just watch? And parents started complaining and everything. And eventually the movie didn't make any money. They had G.I. Joe the movie set up to release later. After the backlash, they were like, oh, we cannot release this because Duke is gonna die at the end. So they edited it. Duke, they just mentioned, oh, he's getting well, oh, don't worry about it. And they release it in TV instead, because they didn't want to had box office flop. And
Smart decision.
yeah, well, probably yes, because the only good thing about that movie is the first 10 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah. After that, Cobra Commander and G.I. Joe go into, hey, guess what, guys? It's aliens! And,
Ancient aliens.
yeah, pretty much. And then you got, like, this Cobra La thing that happened, and then it just, what happened to all the military stuff and the terrorism and everything? And, nope, it was aliens.
I might want to watch that. No.
Now, I had a trivia for you guys with G.I. Joe. Now that I'm wearing the shirt today, just coincidence, yeah. You know that Hasbro doesn't want to do like the hooded Cobra Commander anymore?
I don't even know who's hooded.
Hooded Cobra Commander. You know Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
He had a hooded version.
Oh, hooded.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying hooted.
Right.
Hooded version.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they had that version. They want to do it anymore. You know why?
Why?
Because it's racist. Yeah. Apparently for them it looks like the KKK, and they don't want to do that version anymore. It's just a blue hood with you can see the eyes, and then got the Cobra logo in there. It's not pointy. It doesn't have like anything that looks like KKK, but apparently they don't want to do it because the producer of the G.I. Joe movie said, you know, this looks like the KKK. We don't want to do that here. Had a hooded character and be a terrorist and whatever, and so they don't want to do that version anymore. Not even the like promos, video games, or toys.
Nice.
They're no
So yeah, but Hasbro can do like the white stormtroopers, that the snow troopers that kind of look like the KKK.
Yeah.
They even had a new version that came out the other day that kind of looked a little bit more like a KKK member. Had like a skull. I don't know, is that from the Expanded Universe? But
That's a snow trooper.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Idiots.
So there's a little trivia for you. No more hooded Cobra Commander.
It kind of reminds me of the Hellgas in the snow missions in Killzone 3.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of fucking Spaceballs 2, man.
Oh yeah, you want to go over some news? Spaceball 2 is coming out.
I haven't seen the trailer to that shit
Yeah.
yet. Is it a teaser trailer or an actual trailer?
No, there's no trailer. There's pretty much like an announcement. Rumor is Rick Moranis is coming back.
I would fucking
Yeah.
love that. Lord Helmet
And
himself
then
coming back. I'll watch
You
it.
guys ever play Dark Souls.
Yeah.
The narrator of Dark Souls died recently.
Oh, what?
Shit.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Nothing popped up for me.
Yeah,
about
it
that.
popped up in my Insta. I think it was yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Instagram, you're fucking disappointing me today.
Mm-hmm.
Since yesterday, and I haven't gotten on one shit. I bet you now that you say something, this is the shit I get on Instagram.
Muscly girls.
She's the only one that I like. I mean, I don't know why. Like, fucking, she's fit and hot. I don't know.
She got like an 8-pack and go working.
Let me see how much she got. She got.
You had to pull up the full screen for that.
Yeah.
It's a. I'm drooling right now. She's hot. She's hot. I'm not telling you your names, you perverts, but yeah. Yeah. No, I got no news feed. Although the retractable lightsaber, people keep posting that, but Disney won't release it.
all these like
What are your search?
all these entertainment
That's
people dying. Yeah, just recently was what the author for Berserk, Dragon Ball.
Berserk died?
Oh, he died like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Same with Dragon Ball.
Who was it that passed away? What? It was the actual creator, right, from Dragon Ball. That
Yeah.
passed away?
Yeah. Yep, he died.
Okay, and then one of our co-workers, her name now is Piccolo. So, yeah, did you see the schedule?
Her story's not going anywhere anymore.
No.
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'll tell you. I don't want to mention any names, but I'll tell you after the
His
cast.
baby mama.
We all work together,
Yeah.
so.
My baby mama, don't say that. Everybody at work makes that joke. Is that your baby? No. Jesus.
Now I think I got an idea.
Yeah, that's all you need to know is just that.
Just know my baby mama. That's it. Yeah, no.
Well,
but
were there two at the same time?
two? Who was the second one?
Two that were pregnant at the same time.
Yeah. The clerk.
Oh yeah. What was her name? No, don't even.
Wow.
Speaking of news and all that shit, I'm a Magic the Gathering person here. And
Yeah.
also speaking of crossovers, Final